and welcome to Curry TV. Today we are going to make an easy peasy Gobi Manchurian. How easy is it to make a Gobi Manchurian? Well, it's very easy. That too a healthy version. Oil-free Gobi Manchurian, meaning deep frying. I'm not going to be deep frying our Gobi Manchurian. Gobi means cauliflower. Manchurian means the gravy around it and all the beautification on all that. So let's take a look at how to make this beautiful dish. Let's take a look. On my table, on my cutting board, I got all the ingredients that we need for this recipe, but I have separated out just like so. Yeah, like so. So this is for the marination and that is for the Manchurian version of it. So for that, we need turmeric, red chili powder, garlic powder. This is cornstarch and all-purpose flour. We need water to dilute all this, mix it all together, make it up into a juicy batter, and we're going to coat all of that in with this cauliflower. So you could buy the fresh cauliflower flour, the cauliflower itself, and get it into this form, or you can buy the frozen one. If you're using the frozen one, let it thaw out in your fridge. And we're going to be using a pan for our air fryer so that it doesn't stick to the basket. So that's that. And then for the gravy, or should I wait? Let me just show you all the ingredients and then I'll show you the method afterwards. For the gravy, we need a nice high point cooking oil. So I'm using vegetable oil here. We need soy sauce, chili paste, garlic, vinegar, sugar, salt. And the taste makers of this recipe is scallions, the top and bottom, and celery, ketchup, chili oil. Do not opt out of this one. Chili oil is essential to make this authentic version of Gobi Manchurian. And we have few big chunks of red onion. You could use white, no problem. I'm not going to come and sue you. Even though my name is sue me, but I'm not going to come and sue you. I got red bell peppers and green bell peppers. Then we're going to garnish with some scallions, top it up with cilantro, bada bing, bada boom. We're going to be done with this dish. So, if you got all this ready, let's get the show on the road, baby. This is a bag of florets that you can buy either from store-bought or you can make your own. So this is about 5-ish cup, okay, roughly. So when I took my florets, it's into bite-sized pieces. Can this bit be one piece? No, you can't, but you know what? You get the point. Yes, size. Okay, I got all of that prepped. Now to make the marinade, okay, whichever spoon or tablespoon, whatever measuring spoon you're using, take 1-2 tablespoonful of all-purpose flour. Into that, we're going to use the same spoon to measure out 2 spoonfuls of our corn flour. All right, okay. Because it's all white, you won't be able to tell the difference. But yes, I do know how to tell the difference. If you touch the cornstarch, is so dusty, like there's no grains in there. But if you touch the all-purpose flour, there is a little bit of grain in there. Okay, so that's a technique to tell apart which is which. Into that, we're going to add just a bit of turmeric powder. This is like a 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon. We need the rest for our chili, Gobi Manchurian version of it. And to spice it up, jazz it up with red chili powder. Cayenne pepper will do the trick, no problem. And I like the flavor of garlic. Do you? I hope you do. If you don't, use garlic powder. It's not that strong. This is garlic powder. So I'm using about a tablespoon of garlic powder. And now we're going to just whisk it all up so that all of it is just well incorporated. Okay. Into this, right, we're going to use some salt. Even though I have my salt in the gravy side, I'm just going to use a bit of salt in our marinade. Bada bing, bada boom. Done. Okay, we're going to add our water. We need a thick consistency so that it will coat our cauliflowerettes. Okay, just ever so lightly. Mix it up. There shouldn't be any lumps. If there is lumps, oh boy, you're in a hard ride. So slowly add your water in. Do not form a gluten. We don't want that. You might be thinking, what am I going to do with this little of a batter, right? You'll be amazed how that cauliflower is going to be coated well in with this batter. Instead of all-purpose flour, you can definitely use basin flour. That is gram flour, right? That's all up to you. If you like the flavor of that, dig in, jump in. Okay. See how smooth my batter is. Okay, it's well nice and thick. Now I'm just going to add all of our flowerets into this. And I'm going to use that spoon that I used earlier to coat our cauliflower. And in the meantime, I'm going to preheat our air fryer to 375 degrees. And let's coat this. Our air fryer is preheated to 375 degrees. We're going to open up our basket. We're going to spray the bottom of the pan so it doesn't stick anywhere in there. Okay, that's good. And we're going to place each floret in there. Okay, I'm going to close my basket and start cooking for 5 minutes, and then after that we'll give it a good shakety shake, and then we'll cook for another 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll take it off. All right, it's time to do the shakety shake. As you can see, it's now all crispy. Now we need to do the twisting and turning. I'm going to spray a coat of our oil. We're going to start cooking again for another 4 minutes roughly. All right, it's time to open this baby up. Okay, so let's see how crisp this is. So take one. Not crispy enough. So let's go back in, because each florets are different, and that's why I'm just testing it out again for another maybe 3 minutes. I don't want to burn our florets. Beep, it's ready. Bada boom. Yes, our florets are ready. As you can hear, they're nice and crispy. So we're going to take it out of the basket and get the next batch going. All right, we are done with air frying our florets. Let's start making the Manchurian. So for that, we are going to need a wok or a non-stick skillet. Okay, let's heat it up. Once it is nice and screaming hot, we're going to pour in our vegetable oil, corn oil, canola oil, any of your choice. Even avocado oil would be fine. Do not always use olive oil because it doesn't go with the olive oil is for Italian food and stuff like that. It doesn't go along with the Indo-Chinese food. So just come on. Okay, it's smoking up. Let's pour in our oil, about a tablespoon or so. Okay, nice and juicy. Okay, into that we're going to pour all our minced garlic. This is about a tablespoon or so. Beautiful. Into that goes in our celery, our bottom part of the scallions. Let's give it a whisk. Lower the heat. The benefit of using a wok is because you can actually move it around. The pan is easier to maneuver. Okay, very good. Into this, we're going to add in our onion, bell peppers. I just separated my onion. I'm using red onion here, but if you like to use white, yellow, no problem. Let's go in with some bell peppers to add some color, vibrance. I got red and green here. Now we are actually starting with our chili oil. Now that is according to you, how spicy you like it. So I'm adding about a tablespoon of chili oil here and a teaspoon of chili paste. Chili paste is not as spicy as chili oil, so I find it balances taste all over. Okay, love it, love it, love it, love it. Beautiful. Next we are going to go in with our soy sauce and our vinegar. Just a tablespoon of soy sauce, a teaspoon of vinegar. Now you got to taste it before you add your cayenne pepper, turmeric powder, all that jazz. We are going to add our 1 tablespoon of ketchup. Now ketchup is going to act as our gravy here. Beautiful. Let's add in some corn flour with some water. That's just about a tablespoon of cornstarch along with about a tablespoon of water, making it nice and glossy. Our dish is almost done. We're going to add just a teaspoon or so of salt and sugar just to balance all that flavors together. Because we added soy sauce, taste it before you add that salt. Okay, beautiful. Now goes in our green onion. Goes in our cauliflower florets, all of that. Let's give it a whisk and whisk, and our dish is done. Alright, our dish is complete. We are going to turn it off. We can garnish this with some cilantro or more green onions and chives. All would be fine. Let's plate this and I'll show you how that looks like. How easy was that? I think it was very, very easy. You can definitely make this at home. Even if you don't have an air fryer, deep fry it, whatever you want. It's an easy peasy gobi manchurian at home, restaurant style. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll see you next time on Curry TV. What a beautiful dish it is. Yeah, I think it is. It's mouth-watering. It is so good with chapati, fried rice, paratha, roti, naan. Choices are endless. Even if you don't have any of this and you just want to taste this, just try it. Come on, what you gotta lose? Just some gobi manchurian, just like, you know. This is match made in heaven. You want to try this? You gotta make this at home. I can barely talk. My goodness. See you next time on Curry TV. Bye bye.